Welcome back once again, students. Today we'll study about the sexual reproduction of protists. Out of protists, there are various members of protists. Today we'll study about the reproduction of Paramoecium. Paramoecium is one of the members of protists. We know in protists there are three types of reproduction: asexual reproduction, sexual reproduction, and vegetative reproduction, usually also known as asexual reproduction. Paramoecium. In Paramoecium, there are two types of reproduction we see. These are asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. In sexual reproduction, we'll study about the conjugation. Conjugation is the best process of reproduction in Paramoecium. Now, we will see about the sexual reproduction of Paramoecium. In this reason, we will know that by repeating binary fission, the Paramoecium lost their interest in the behavior to reproduce more and more. Not only that, adaptation and the starvation become very less, and due to this, it is required for sexual reproduction. Now, we are going to see the conjugation, that is sexual reproduction in Paramoecium. Paramoecium reproduction is Paramoecium occurs by binary fission and conjugation. Due to repeated binary fission, Paramoecium becomes weak and inactive, loss of vigor. To resurrect this loss of vigor, conjugation takes place. Conjugation. Temporal union between the Paramoecium of different for the exchange of nuclear material and multiplication is called conjugation. It is a type of sexual reproduction. Paramoecium has two nuclei, a large macronucleus and small micronuclei, which is responsible for reproduction. Large macronucleus and small micronucleus. Conjugants. Paramoecium that undergoes conjugation are called conjugants. The two conjugants matching type come together and push the another at the region of cytopharynx. The pellicle at the site of the cytopharynx degenerate and the cytoplasmic bridge become forms by which the nucleus can go from one Paramoecium to another. Formation of pronuclei. The macronuclei of both the conjugants disappear slowly. The micronucleus of each conjugant divides mitotically, produce 4 haploid nuclei. Of those 4 haploid daughter nuclei, 3 of each conjugant degenerate, so that 1 nucleus remain in each. The remaining micronucleus in each conjugant divides frequently to form a small migratory or male pronucleus and a large stationary or female nucleus. Formation of Synkaryon or diploid nucleus. The male pronucleus of one conjugant moves through the cytoplasmic bridge into the another conjugant and fuse with the female pronucleus. It is then called Synkaryon or zygote nucleus. Formation of Synkaryon. After formation of a diploid Synkaryon, two conjugants are separated. Each separated individual is called Exconjugants. Exconjugants. The Synkaryon of each conjugant divides thrice by mitosis, so that each exconjugant has 8 nuclei. 8 nuclei. Out of 8 nuclei, 4 are macronuclei and 4 are micronuclei. 4 nuclei behaves as macronuclei and 4 behaves as micronuclei. Division of exconjugants. 3 of the 4 macronuclei designed so that each conjugant contains 4 macronuclei and 1 micronuclei. Each exconjugant divides twice along with its micronucleus, forms 4 daughter Paramoecium, and each Paramoecium again divides, by which they form 8 Paramoecium contains or consists of 1 macronucleus and 1 micronucleus. In this way, 2 Paramoecium forms 8 daughter Paramoecium. 8 daughter Paramoecium consists of 1 macronucleus and 1 micronucleus. Significance that the conjugance is a method of nuclear reorganization. It restores the lost vigor and vitality due to repeated binary fission. Significance 2. The macronucleus of daughter Paramoecium is formed from the Synkaryon of exconjugant, so it discharges the physiological activities more vigorously. Thanks. Okay.